So we all know by now that owning a business is not just back-end tasks, not just packing orders, but a whole lot of content creation. But how do you know what to post on your business page to get sales, to stay active, and also post intentional content so that you're always targeting your target audience and your posts are converting? We're getting into what to post on your business page when you have no idea what the heck to post. I'm Ariana, I'm a social media manager. On the channel, we talk about socials for business, content creation and content marketing, and work-life balance. If any of those topics interest you, I highly suggest subscribing. If you really have no idea what to post on your business page, it's great to look at your Instagram page in 3 different categories. First is going to be your feed and your home page, which is basically what your grid looks like, what your profile is. The second is your story posts, and the third is reels. You can definitely go ahead and post IGTVs and go on live, but we're going to focus on these 3 areas in this video. It's always a question of whether or not you should post something on your business page, whether it's a little bit too personal or not. But my take on this is to post 30% personal content and 70% business content. It's definitely a great idea to give your business personality, show people who the face behind your business is, but I would also suggest to keep your dog photos off of your business page. If you do want to post anything personal, I would highly suggest to keep it just on your story. But also don't be afraid to share a big win in your personal life here and there, because the people that do interact and do care about your business will definitely engage and be happy for you, because the goal with your content is always to create meaningful and real relationships with your audience, and we are all human. There is a fine line between being personal and being professional. So now that we've got that out of the way, we're gonna get into what to post on your feed. So your home feed is where people go when they find your page. This is basically the place where they make the decision of whether or not they want to follow you. For example, if you post a reel that goes viral, people are gonna go back to your business page because whatever you posted really resonated with them. You're gonna click on your profile. They're either gonna like what they see or they're not, and this is how you get a follower or just someone who just engaged with your content. Your home feed should be kind of an extension of your branding. Show people what your business is about in one quick glance, which is why branding is pretty important. It doesn't have to be a very curated, aesthetic looking feed, but just keep that in mind for when people do go back and click on your profile. This is where they make the decision of whether or not they want to stay and whether or not they want to see more from you. Keep in mind that your feed posts are content that's only being seen by your followers. So for the people who do decide to stay, to remind them why they made that decision with the feed posts that you do post. Give them valuable content, give them content that they came there to see, and content that they followed you for. Whether this is memes, product photos, inspiration photos, whatever your niche is about, you can think of this type of content as an exclusive, followers only type of content. This is where you give people insight into your business. If you are having sales, you can post about that. New drops, new products, new services, client wins, customer reviews. Make sure that your branding is very prominent and just things that your followers will engage with. Moving on to story posts. Like I said before, this can be 30% personal and 70% professional. You can literally post anything on your stories. This can either be what you're doing behind the scenes in your day-to-day life, business related of course. This is also kind of an exclusive and nonchalant place where you can post content to your followers that only your followers will see. Story posts are much more casual than feed posts, so you don't have to polish it up or even create new graphics or new posts just for your story. But definitely think of story posts as an insight into the behind the scenes of your business, whereas your feed posts are your polished product photos, inspirational posts, and your story posts are kind of the reality as well as the raw version of your business. Also, if you do have trouble kind of coming up with what to post on your stories, I would suggest to have a topic of the day, which will make it easier for you to come up with ideas. For example, Mondays for me is Motivation Mondays, where I post an inspirational quote as well as memes that kind of start off the week for business owners in my niche. Tuesdays are Business Tip Tuesdays, and so on. Whatever works for you and whatever works for your niche. And lastly, reels. Reels are the area and the place on Instagram where people can find your content. So this is the type of content that you kind of want to catch someone and reel them into your business page. If someone sees a reel that they really resonate with coming from you, you're going to go back to your profile and then make that decision of whether or not they want to follow you. So reels are the place that you really want to kind of attract new people, entertain, engage, educate. This is the place where you're really going to want to pay attention to what type of content you're putting out, and the place where you're going to want to think about how you can attract new people to come and visit your page, connections with people who might be interested in what you're offering, and this is the place with the most potential to reach new people. So hopefully now you have a better idea of what to post on your Instagram page for your business. If you found found this video helpful, I really appreciate if you leave a like down below. If you'd like to see more content like this and more content from me, I would highly suggest subscribing. If you have any other video suggestions you'd like to see from me, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!